Good morning students, welcome to online teaching eSuvidya. In previous classes, we have discussed about the topic air pollution, a hidden menace. Have you gone through it? It is a very nice topic. It is an essay and it is also a debatable topic, and it is the demand of the modern time. So, today we will summarize the topic. How far you have understood, it will be known and you will better understand by summarizing the topic. So, in the summary, first we will come to the topic, its title and what is meant by polluted air or what is its definition. So, you know the topic is air pollution, a hidden menace. I have told it is a hidden threat, unseen threat, danger, because the polluted air we cannot see, but we can feel, we can breathe in. Everywhere there is air which is not seen to our eyes, but we can feel it and we take it, we breathe in the polluted air. So, the air is pure or dried air when the constituent or component of air is intact. That means there is 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen and 1% other gases, obnoxious gases like argon, carbon dioxide, monoxide and so on. Once this proportion gets changed, the air is called polluted or the air gets polluted. And when we take this polluted air through our respiratory system, we become a victim of air pollution. We cannot know, but we become a victim of air pollution. So, that is all about the definition of air pollution. Then comes the causes of air pollution. What are the causes of air pollution? We know the modern society is called a global village. The whole world is now turned to a single place, to a family, and the population growth is becoming in a rapid rate that we can call population explosion. China is the first populated country, highly populated country, number one country in the world. Next comes India in the second position. So, population growth is taking place in a dramatic style. That means every moment thousands of children are being born. So, growth of population needs industrialization, urbanization, increasing number of automobiles. So, to meet their demand, everything is increasing and they cause air pollution. So, the major cause of air pollution is automobiles and industrialization. Automobiles causes 60% air pollution and industrialization causes next. So, then what are the effect of air pollution? So, this polluted air affect everything. It does not spare anything. That means the trees, plants, flowers, crops, cattle, human being, fish, butterflies, soil, monuments, buildings, the floor of the buildings, the walls of the buildings, world famous monuments, Krakow building of Poland, the beautiful Taj Mahal of India. So, all these things are being destroyed gradually, day by day, when they are coming in contact with polluted air or acidic rain. Then control of air pollution. Can we control polluted air? There comes a question. Can we control? This is a debatable question. Is it possible to control air? Pollution of air? Yes, we can control. The vast sum of money will be spent. A large years will take. Hundreds and hundreds of years will be spent. But it is not an impossible task. It is possible. Though it is not easy, it is a very difficult task, but it is not impossible task. So we will hope for the best and we will hope for a good future. Then what are the measures? Then there are three measures we came to know: preventive measures, dispersal measures and collection measures. So under these measures we can change the ingredients, change the fuels, we can heighten the chimneys of the industries, and we can also use new devices to retain or to trap the pollutants before escaping into the atmosphere. So these measures are being adopted by some of the developed countries. Some developed countries, what are the measures taken by developed countries? The developed countries, the industrially advanced countries, they are causing more pollution because they are having more industries, they are having more automobiles, so they are responsible for a major cause of air pollution. They are trying their best, they are making their laws, but it is not easy because once air pollution begins from a country, it spreads to another country, covering thousands of kilometers within no time. In the flash of a moment, that air goes from one country to another country and makes harm in other countries. So it is not an easy task. Then problems in adhering to law. So it is very difficult to adhere, to stick to the laws. As I told, the pollution originating in one place spreads to another place, spreads to another country. And there are some examples also we know which are given in our books, and there are many more examples in reality which are taking place every day due to this situation. Then air quality programs taken. So air quality programs has been taken by different countries now. Some in field of automobiles and some in field of industrialization, as though both are major causes of air pollution. In industrialization, now the developed countries are using low sulfur coals and other fuels which are harmless, which are not producing smoke. So pollution is controlled to some extent. And in case of automobiles, we are now redesigning the automobiles so that the pollution caused by automobiles will be reduced, and the new cars have been redesigned by catalytic converters which can change the pollutants into harmless substance. So nowadays the car exhaust is also not responsible, or the car exhaust is not poisonous. It is now turned into harmless substances which causes less pollution. So air pollution is controlled to some extent nowadays, and we will hope that in future our plans, our programs will come to an success, and our aim, our objective will be fulfilled. We will get pure air to breathe in, and everywhere there will be pure air we can breathe in. The atmosphere will no longer be blocked by the pollutants. There will be pure air. The sun rays will be no more blocked. So hope for the better future, or hope for the best, and we will try our best. We will give advertisement, we will create awareness among the medias for creating awareness among the people to help in controlling the air pollution. So, this is all about the topic air pollution, a hidden menace, and you will do the questions and long questions also you will try and you will practice, and in other classes we will go for language work and vocabulary. So, thank you all.